First, fast, accurate. You're watching WSBT 22 News at midday.
The search for Mercedes Lain, 11-month-old, ended approximately 9 p.m. in a remote, obscure, densely forested area not far from the Stark County, Marshall County line. It was in Stark County, and she was deceased.
Breaking right now, that tragic update for the search for this missing baby, 11-month-old Mercedes Lain, found dead nearly a week after she was reported missing. The man Lain was last seen with Justin Miller on your left, and her parents, middle and right. Kenneth Lain, Tiffany Coburn are all facing criminal charges in this case. WSBT 22's Max Lewis has been following the case from the beginning. He is live right now in Plymouth, where prosecutors just announced Mercedes' death and the charges against the 3 adults involved in this case. Max.
Yeah, Bob, and this was the ending that nobody wanted to see in this case. As you heard the prosecutor say, Mercedes was found dead last night in a heavily wooded area near the Marshall County, Stark County border. Investigators say the parents the parents of Mercedes and the man that they left her with, Justin Miller, disposed of her in that location. He took police to that location last night and told them that when he woke up on Saturday morning, Mercedes was dead. Mercedes was given to Miller by her parents so they could have a break for the weekend, according to investigators. Now, and when Miller didn't show up with the baby on Sunday, her parents reported her missing. However, investigators say they have been uncooperative in helping find her. Now, Miller originally told police that he left her with a woman that he recognized at the motel, but that story, I guess, turned out not to be true, and that person did not exist. Drugs were involved in this case, but prosecutor Nelson Chipman said he couldn't go into detail into whether or not they actually were a factor in Mercedes' death. And as you can imagine, a lot of resources went into this investigation, FBI, state, and local police. And the Plymouth police chief, who was really leading this investigation, said everyone has taken this case personally.
Obviously, as Mr. Chipman stated, officers have children. When you're dealing with a child, it's obviously different. Anybody that has a child, there's that special love. And so you never want to see this happen.
Prosecutors saying about who, if anyone, may have had a direct role in this baby's death.
Well, Bob, the prosecutor said that the parents, Kenneth Lain and Tiffany Coburn, they say that they didn't really have any direct role in Mercedes' death that they can tell at this point. They are both facing 1 count of neglect of a dependent, which is a level 6 felony. Now, Justin Miller, however, on the other hand, is facing 1 count of neglect of a dependent resulting in death, and that is a level 1 felony, much more serious. The parents are going to be in court tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Miller, though, not going to be in court until next Tuesday, Bob.
The prosecutor hinting we could read into those charges about what perhaps may have happened. How about how the baby died? Any word on any obvious signs of death, or in fact how the body was found?
So, Bob, they're being sort of tight-lipped on that at the moment. In the press conference, the prosecutor actually sort of did slip a little bit and started to say that the baby was wrapped in something, but then sort of refrained from going any farther and said he couldn't talk about that. However, they are in the process of scheduling an autopsy that will hopefully give them a better idea of how she died, and they did leave open the possibility that these charges could be amended, more charges could be added, depending on what that autopsy finds. Bob.
Max Lewis live from Plymouth. Thanks very much. We're also